His job was to help LA firefighters deal with what they saw in New York September 11th. The images are still burned in his mind, the death, the heroism, and the suffering. Phil Shuman has the extraordinary story of a psychologist who made a real difference in so many lives that day.
The way the metal was twisted, the way the light, was focused and the smoke rising, it looked like something from, Batman, some dark, evil presence had been here.
3 years later, Dr. Robert Scott, the LA City Fire Department psychologist, talks about how deeply September 11th affected him.
My life was changed from this event. I don't think I'll ever quite be the same.
Dr. Scott went to Ground Zero to deal with the emotional needs of rescue workers from LA, but also found himself trying to help the New York City firefighters.
I was asked to work a hotline through the night, which firefighters could call by phone and talk to a psychologist.
And that's when he had one of the toughest experiences of his career, a call from a fireman near the breaking point.
And he was on the phone with me saying, "I can't sleep. My emotions are overwhelming me. My son is right here, right now, and he's seeing me crying, and he's never seen me cry before."
Scott was able to comfort the man, and his son says he'll never forget them. And these photos, taken by LA firefighters, some never before seen in public, help him deal with a sadness that won't go away.
This was another tough part, was when they'd find a body part or a person as a firefighter, they would drape the body part and everybody would line up and stop their activities while and we paid honor to them. These guys aren't feely, touchy kind of guys. So to see his arm around our guy is a statement that we were there to support him and they appreciated that support. And that really, truly is the gift that we got. This was something very powerful as well. When we would get toward the area where regular citizens could no longer pass, on the corners there would be crowds of people cheering.
So anniversaries will come and go, but no matter how much time goes by, Dr. Scott says the tragedy, the bravery, will always be with him.
I don't think I'll ever forget. I don't always have to remember it, but I'll never forget that experience. It's in my heart and soul.
Phil Shuman, Fox 11 News.